Hey guys, so today I am in the process of making a beach cover-up skirt with beads. So I would like to take you through my journey before we get the tutorial. And I know some of you guys have never used beads before when crocheting and you don't know how. So I'm here to teach you how to do that. And I am currently using cotton yarn. This is the brand that I'm using for this beach skirt. So it's called Catania, and I am using a 2mm crochet hook, a 1.5mm crochet hook. So one of the things that you're going to have to make sure you do is to have your hook pass through the hole of the bead. So make sure your hook can comfortably pass through the hole of the bead so that you don't struggle while placing the beads in there. So I think I'm working on my very last row, and this is what I have for now. And the beads can add to the weight of the skirt, so you don't want this to be very long because I think this will add to the weight eventually. So if you do something very long, your skirt is going to be quite heavy. So I'm going to show you how I attach the beads. So I'm at that point where I have to create another loop. So I'm chaining 3 and then adding a bead. And what I do is I just go into the middle of one of the beads. I have all my beads poured into this cup so that I don't have to take them out of the polythene bag. So make sure your hook can comfortably pass through the whole of the bead. And then you grab your yarn like this. I don't know if this is clear enough. After putting your bead here, you just grab your yarn and then pull it through the whole of the bead. So that's why I was stressing the point of having your hook comfortably pass through the whole of the bead. And after that, you're going to make your chains as desired. And when you need to attach another bead, remove your hook and leave that loop behind. And then grab another bead and then pass your hook through with the yarn. And once you have that, you're going to chain 3 and then go into the next loop. So the placement of the beads is going to depend on what your pattern looks like. For me, I'm placing 4 beads on every diamond. So every diamond shape has a total of 4 beads for my pattern. I'll be teaching you how to do this in our tutorial right from the beginning until the end. But I just wanted to point out how to place beads from the outside, because there's some people who put the beads onto the string, all the beads onto the string first, and then they start placing them as they work while pulling the beads to the front. So there's that approach, and then there is this approach where the beads are on their own, and when you need to place them, you just pick up the beads one by one. So that's the approach that I'm using for this. So just watch what's going on. And if you have any comments or anything you want to say to me, you can comment down below. And let's work this last row together. So this skirt is supposed to get another design at the base, and that is the fringe. And I think I'll work on that tomorrow or today. I don't know yet, because I need to use an iron to straighten out the fringe part, and I'll be getting the iron tomorrow. So I guess if I finish early enough, I'll be placing the fringes, and then I'll iron them tomorrow. So when you're working with these beads, the best advice I would give is to use cotton yarn, because cotton is not so stretchy. Otherwise, if you use acrylic yarn, it's going to stretch out of its original size, and it will just become so long or so big. The weight of the beads is going to stretch it out, and then it becomes longer than what you expected. So I would advise 100% cotton yarn, so that you don't have to worry about the stretch of the garment. Someone is asking if you could put up a tutorial for the detailed crochet monokini on this channel. I'm having all the videos put up one by one. It's still a long process, but everything will be back up. So I'm almost coming to the end of the row. And I think I'm through with my row. Okay. So this is what I have on the edge. And let me first put this away. I'm going to chain one. I can't find my scissors, but let me just pull this and I show you what things look like. This is what the piece looks like. It's a skirt, it's a wrapper skirt, and it has a slit on the side. So this is for an extra small size, and it's a lot of work when you're attaching beads into the whole piece. But I hope you learned something new or learned something from this live, and I will see you again when we are learning how to make this in a tutorial. Bye.